Then after church, we had to go to a pool party. But it's 20 minutes from my house, so I had to drive 30 minutes back to my house and then 20 minutes to the pool party.
Mama, he was wanting my juice.
It's all right. He's got his own juice. Then from the pool party, we went back to church yesterday evening because I ain't missing a church service. And then after church last night, we came in and went to bed. Good morning, everybody. Okay, we got a couple people in here now, so I'm going to go ahead and start reading. We're reading today in the Family Bible Library again. And it says it's in Luke chapter 7, verses 11 through 17 is where you can find this story. Just to recap, this story is basically it's a family Bible, so it's condensed for children, pretty much. It has pictures, but it is factually correct. So you can read that story yourself in Luke chapter 7, verses 11 through 17. And I'm going to read this story to my kids, and then we'll talk about the character building trait that goes along with this story, which is sympathy. And there's some questions that I'll talk to them about afterwards. And then there's some fun facts on the sides of the pages that we go over to. And you see my raccoon here. He's standing on our baseboard heater, walking around. He likes being Spider-Man. He just realized he likes Spider-Man, so there'll be a lot of climbing, I'm sure.
Does he have a Spider-Man shirt on?
No. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. He just robbed my marker. Took off running. You better bring that back here. I'm gonna get you. You better. You hear him running away? Oh, two things. I have been so thankful today that God woke me up again this morning. I know that I'm complaining about being tired, and I feel like I can barely hold my eyes open today, but I have cried so much today just for waking up again this morning and being able to have another day loving God and reading the Bible. If you guys missed Amber's live this morning, you missed out. It's just been a day full of blessings already. A family member that I never thought I would see in church came to church on Sunday morning with me. And I sung at church yesterday morning, and I sing every once in a while when Brian's able to keep the kids for me or he's there with me. But I went ahead and did it, and it was so blessed. But the Holy Spirit was there. Oh, you got the lid off. What are you doing? No. Where's the lid at?
He has it in the sink.
My sister that I pray for all the time, I can't speak with her relationship with God, but I do know that she is not on fire for God, and she doesn't go to church. I did give her a Bible recently, and I know that she's been reading it. Every once in a while she'll call me to tell me the story that she read. And anyway, her Snapchat story, she was praying with her kids before bed. Right. What?
Missy said be quiet to me.
Okay.
Said be quiet to me.
Okay. On Saturday, I was told that she was upset that they never know which way to go with that, but I still just try my best and do it. But I cried. She was praying with them at bedtime. So I'm so blessed today, and I think it carried over from yesterday. Really, Saturday, VBS was so blessed. We don't have a very big following. We don't have a very big youth program, but there was like 34 people there at VBS on Saturday, which is more than what normally our congregation comes to church. So it was so blessed. So blessed. And so yeah, I'm just really thankful for being awake today and being here and getting to spend my day with you guys today. I am going to not stay on the hour because Valor's giving her testimony. She just joined. Isn't that crazy how that works? I was just talking about you. She's going to give her testimony today, and I want to hear it. So I'm not going to stay on the whole hour today. I'm going to hop over there after this. You guys should come too. What's wrong?
The candle is green.
The candle is green. That's hot. Oh, that's because it's burnt all the way down. It's not green, it's black. We'll just put it out for now.
Yeah.
Smoke my candle. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read the story and get everything started because I've been babbling way too long, okay? Okay, this is called The Funeral That Never Happened. Jesus raises the widow's son from the dead. You have to quit hyperventilating? Oh no, don't hyperventilate. Don't do that. Don't have anxiety. Just do it. Just do it. Somebody needs to hear it. If you're feeling led to say it, somebody needs to hear it. Macy, you're shaking my phone.
Sorry. Ma.
Okay. Psalm 23. Yep. Say it out loud, girl. Okay. Follow along if you want. It's not going to be word for word, so maybe don't follow along because I know that drives me nuts when somebody else is reading and I don't have the exact same thing. But Luke chapter 7 verses 11 through 17 is this story in the Bible. Why is Jesus going to name today? You know what? It's no big deal. You own a vacuum. You can clean it up. Lord have mercy. The raccoon has crumbled up Cheez-Its in a bag. It was just shaking them all over my carpet.
Mama, can you open this?
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay.
Hot, hot, hot. That's really hot.
If y'all never had this, the amazing chickpea chocolate dip. Oakley loves that with her pretzels.
But this
I
time
can't
she
get Oakley
doesn't
to eat
have any
anything. I'll
pretzels.
try anything to get her to eat.
She doesn't have any pretzels.
Okay. All right. I'm going to start reading. Ready?
Yes.
Good to go?
Uh-huh.
You done shaking?
My butter is
He
cooking.
says, yes, we're good to go. Okay.
My butter is cooking.
Okay. Let's go, he says. Why is Jesus going to name today? Some of his disciples whispered. Others shook their heads. They did not know either. There seemed to be no good reason, except that Jesus wanted to go. But they did go, climbing slowly over the 20 miles of hills, up one hill and then down the other. Jesus walked at the front of the procession.
Beep, beep, beep.
I gotta stop getting distracted. Jesus walked at the front of the procession, talking with some of his closest disciples. Behind him, the crowd swelled as he went along. Wherever Jesus went these days, crowds of people were sure to follow him. The disciples had come to expect that. Yes. Oh, you want to say hi? Okay, you can say hi, and then I'm going to put you back down. Tell me hi. You blow kisses? You remember how blow kisses? Blow kisses. Blood kisses. All right, come on. Jeez. Wherever Jesus went these days, crowds of people were sure to follow him. The disciples had come to expect that. The sick and crippled flocked to him for help. Some hurried to hear Jesus tell them about God. As usual, the excited voices of men and women, boys and girls, grew louder as more and more people left what they were doing to follow him. Farmers stopped farming, mothers stopped washing their clothes, and children stopped playing to hurry with Jesus and his followers. When they came near Nain, is it Nain? It's gotta be. The disciples pointed to a crowd coming out of the gate. Look, some said, more people are coming to see Jesus. But then they saw how slowly the people of Nain were moving. They were not running to see Jesus at all. They were carrying a dead man out of the city. The crowd behind Jesus grew quiet as more and more people saw the funeral procession. Voices began to hush into whispers. People wondered what Jesus would do. Would he stop and let the funeral go by? Jesus did not stop. Slowly now, he walked toward the funeral procession. The people of Nain stopped when they saw Jesus. If only he had come earlier, perhaps he could have healed this young man. The dead man's mother needed her only son, for she was a widow. Who would take care of her now? How could she get food? The woman was glad to see Jesus. At a time like this, it was so good to have... Bruh. At a time like this, it was so good to have him come. Perhaps he could say words that would make her feel better. She needed sympathy, and who could give it to her better than Jesus? Don't cry, Jesus told the woman. It was good to hear him say that, even though she could not stop crying. Then Jesus walked slowly toward her dead son. The woman followed. She wanted to be with Jesus when he looked at her son. Jesus reached out his hand and touched the dead man. Even the whispers of the crowd stopped now. It was so quiet that the wind could be heard moving through the olive trees. Do you think Jesus had sympathy for this young man and his widowed mother? Of course he did. Young man, Jesus called to the dead man, I say to you, arise. Sorry, apparently we're playing ball. I say to you, arise. The white cloth that covered the dead man began to flutter. Then it moved and fell to the ground. The dead man sat up, but he was not dead now. He was smiling and breathing. He was alive again. People began to talk softly to one another. Then their voices became louder and louder. He's alive, some shouted. Jesus raised the widow's son from the dead, said others. Some were so frightened that they ran away. Walker. Not him crawling across the table.
Mama!
What? You want that? Okay, I'll put that one on you in a minute, okay? You've got to be patient. Take it to Macy. Yeah. Take it to Macy. Some were so frightened that they ran away, but most stayed to watch the very happy mother throw her arms around her son and weep. Jesus had great sympathy for hurting people like this poor woman. She had lost her husband, and now she had lost her only son. Aren't you glad that you can go to Jesus for sympathy when you're hurting? Okay, Mace. Why do you think Jesus sympathized with this woman? Oh. Hold on. We have a breach. A breach in security. He wants some pretzels. He's angry. You want to come back over here with Mama? Come here. No, you can't do that. Oh, he just wants that bottle. You're using his old baby bottle as a toy. That's what he wants. I just watch it happen some days. Sometimes they gotta figure it out for themselves. And there he goes, back up on the table. Are you king of the world now? No? You're gonna fall. Come here. Okay. Let's see. You want to make your own? Here, let's make your own. You want to put some in there? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, let's put some pretzels in the bottle. The bottle. There we go. There. Look at that. Yeah. You know what? My best advice to parents is don't be so harsh about saying the word no, okay? If it's not going to kill anybody and if it's not going to, ruin the world, just do it. Just let them do it. They've got to figure it out for themselves. Sometimes, what inconveniences us will break their heart in half, okay? It's not the end of the world. My world, I don't like letting them eat on my carpet, okay? Because they make a mess. But I have a vacuum, and that's its job, is to vacuum things up. They don't get to eat out of the kitchen very often because I'm really strict about that. But I do let them have a snack while we're doing schoolwork. Okay, Walker. You can't get both things here. You can't walk on the table. That's just not safe, okay? You can do anything else but walking on the table. That's not safe.
What?
What? Yeah.
I don't want to play specials.
Okay, I'm going to ask the questions about the story. You ready? No, not right now. Okay. Why do you think Jesus sympathized with this woman?
Because she was crying.
Because she was crying. Why was she hurting so much? Huh? Because her son died and she was all alone. Her husband already died and then her son died and she was all alone. Would you have had sympathy toward her too? Would you have felt bad and tried to help her too? How did Jesus show his sympathy to the widow and her son? Let's think about it. He said, "Don't cry." And then he brought her son back to life, didn't he? Yep.
Okay, I can't stop eating.
Only God's Son could raise a person from the dead. You could sympathize with a hurting person, but you could not raise someone from the dead. What does this tell you about Jesus? What does that say about Jesus?
What did you say?
I said, what does that tell you about Jesus? You could sympathize with a hurting person, but you can't raise their son from the dead. What does that tell you about Jesus himself? I think it says he will do anything he could to fix what's broken. Walker's just angry today. Yeah. Hey! Hey! You're stuck? What's wrong? Is you... Boys, your hand's stuck in that bottle. He's yelling, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay. Let's think about sympathy. What is sympathy? A good dictionary will tell you it is feeling the feelings of other people. It is wanting to do something about them. The widow of Nain was hurting. That caused Jesus to hurt with her. A friend of yours is hurting. Do you feel that person's hurt too? A friend is sad. Does that also make you sad? A friend wants to celebrate a success. Does that make you want to celebrate with your friend? Which of these words do you think tells about sympathy? Is it pity, anger, compassion, or revenge? Compassion, right.
I didn't say compassion.
Oh, what did you say?
I said, I will pass that one.
Oh, you're going to pass that one? Macy got it off of his hands. Why was the widow of Nain so miserable? Jesus had great sympathy for this poor widow who had just lost her only son. First, she was a widow, which meant she had already lost her husband, her primary caretaker. Without a husband, a widow had only one other source of income, an older son, or daughter, or other close relative who could help care for her. For widows, an older son was the person most responsible for her welfare. Widows in Bible times had no insurance policies or government programs to help them. Women in the Bible times had very little opportunity to make a living, certainly with any job that required physical labor. There were abundant